Hey, so I totally missed doing yesterday's revolution, and I am really out of focus. Alright, guys, let's try and fix this. Um, I still seem like I'm really out of focus. It's really weird. So yesterday's revolution was to read a magazine that you wouldn't typically go for. It says it in more words than that, but anyway, so I got two magazines that I would normally read, just so y'all can get an idea of how different the different one is for me. So I got 17, even though I am not a teen anymore, I know, okay. I got 17, and I got Do It Yourself. These are magazines that I would typically go for. I like crafty stuff, and I like makeup and beauty and fashion and all that good stuff. Anyway, so the one that I got that was different is Texas Fish and Game. This is something that my husband would probably pick up if he wanted to read a magazine. As much as I like fishing and sometimes hunting, this is not a magazine that I would pick up. So, first of all, we got this very happy guy with this deer he just shot, which I'm totally cool with, you know, killing your own meat, all good. Then we open up to a, I am drawing a blank, Chevy advertisement, okay? Just like any magazine, bunch of advertisements. Suzuki, Academy. Then we have letters to the editor. Let's read a few of these. See if we can find a short one. I want to congratulate Bob Hood on his September 2011 feature about hunting and fishing regulations. The quiz was a perfect introduction for the hunting education part of my high school wildlife management course. I teach this as part of the agriculture, food, and natural resources curriculum. I look forward to using other articles in my classes. Keep up the good work. That was from Kenneth Cox, agriculture teacher, Ector ISD. Another short one. Short ones are hard to come by. Okay, Dear Dawn, I just received my copy of October 2011 TF&G, Texas Fishing and Game. After reading editor's notes, I would like to respond, wow, so glad that one worked out. We would sorely miss you. I don't know what that means. Great writing. I know you just told the story of what happened, but dude, you had me on the edge. Your story gave a glimpse of your values in everyday life, and those values come through each issue of TF&G. You and TF&G are the real deal, Dawn. Thanks for all that you do. With admiration and respect, Gregory Ford from Houston, Texas. So that's just a couple of letters from the editor. Editor's notes with actually kind of a cool picture. That's kind of cool. Okay, and then fishinggamegear.com advert. An article about Texas wins Toyota Bass Classic in sudden death. Okay. Cast and Blast highlights year's end. Okay. An advert for fishgame.com. If you don't want to wait for next month's magazine, you can go to fishgame.com and there's blogs and news and tools and videos and archives. So, here you go. If you just cannot wait till next month's issue. It's all about the memories. That might actually be interesting because one of the things I like about fishing is the memories that I have from it, like going to, why can't I like go with the name? It's down at the course down at the Texas coast, Rockport. There you go. Going to Rockport with my mom and my stepdad and to my granddaddy's coast house. Can't really call it a lake house, but coast house that had I am totally at a loss for words today. The pier and fishing off of that, and fishing in Colorado with my dad and my sister, and just all the memories of fishing. That's the best part. It's like the song, I can't think of who it's by, but he talks about fishing with his daughter, and she's telling all these stories, little girl typical stories, like about her ballet recital and all that good stuff. And the chorus says, and she just thinks we're fishing. It's so much more than that. It's the memories. So anyway, Fast Texas Monster. I guess they're talking about, I don't know if they're talking about the guy or the deer. Or buck. That would be a buck. 10 resolutions for the bow hunter. 1, I resolve to keep my hunting gear clean. That is very important, actually. You need to keep your stuff clean so that it works properly. 2, I resolve to get out in the woods and do my scouting early next year. I don't know. I guess that's important. If you're like a big hunter, you need to like put your feet out and know where to put your feet out. I guess doing that early is important. I resolve to take the time to cut more shooting lanes. I have no clue what that means. I resolve to scent-proof all my hunting clothes before every hunt. That is important, because deer won't come near the blind if they can smell something that doesn't smell like them. They know, they know. I resolve to have a pro shop check and tune my bow. If you know how to do it yourself, just do it yourself. I guess, if you don't, then yeah, you should have a pro check and tune it, because you want it to work properly, and it's not going to work properly if it's not checked and tuned. I resolve to practice. As we all know, perfect practice makes perfect, so practice. Duh. I promise to try different broadheads. Again, I do not know what that means. I resolve to learn how to butcher my own deer. That is actually really good, because it can cost a pretty penny to take it to a butcher to do it for you. So if you can learn how to, then it's a good deal. I resolve to introduce bow hunting to a child. Yeah, start them young. Either bow hunting or regular hunting or fishing, anything that you can introduce to a child. It's just, especially if it's your child, it's just gonna again open that opportunity for memories to be created. And 10, I resolve to stop by the florist. I feel that I should read the thing that goes along with this. This is the one that most hunters forget. I know that in my own household, my wife puts up with my constant chatter about hunting, TV hunting shows that never end, and hours of being home alone while I pursue my love of bow hunting. Flowers? Oh yeah, don't forget the flowers, and lots of them. Okay, so I guess they're saying to stop by the florist to get flowers for your wife, because she puts up with your fishing and hunting shows and your ramble blah blah about hunting. So I guess that's what that's about. Christmas turkey. Article on Christmas turkey. Wild turkey. Go bang bang at the wild turkey. And then pluck it and cook it. Hunting the elusive jackalope. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know what a jackalope is, but a jackalope is a jackrabbit and in a something with horns. Can't think of it now. But anyway, it's like a rabbit with horns. It's called a jackalope. If you haven't seen one, then look it up. It's Jackalope. I might even put a link to a picture below. Okay. They say they don't exist, but I just don't know. You know, it's kind of like a lot of other things. Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not real. More adverts, more pictures of people with fish. More articles. Y'all have gotten to look at the top of my head a lot. I'm not very good at this whole vlogging magazine thing. Oh, and there's a recipe for venison chili. I should pass that on to my mother because my stepdad hunts a lot and he gets a lot of venison. Bunch of adverts. We're to the back of the magazine. I skipped like a whole chunk. Fish and game photos. So like photos that readers submit of them with their catch or kill. And then more adverts, and then another advert. This one's for Ford. There you go. That's my magazine that I was supposed to read yesterday but didn't. And today I'm supposed to use 3 words that are not a part of my common vocabulary. I learned the difference between psychologists and psychiatrists today, and I've used those words several times, so I guess that counts as 2. I mean, they weren't completely unfamiliar to me, but who goes around saying psychiatrist and psychologist 5 times in half a day, other than psychiatrists and psychologists and therapists? So yeah, there you go. I will think of another word, like, I don't know. I have a pretty extensive vocabulary that I use on a regular basis. So, oh no. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Look it up. I'll see y'all in the next video.